cars coming in and out.
Fair enough.
And I didn't want to, like, the last thing they need is another person in their way.
Actually,
Just to be
well,
in the way, just have tape out.
Yeah.
Up live on Live 42. You guys want to roll on it? Right on. All right. Cool. All right. Just like that. All right. Like that. Hold on. What's that? I'm an editor right now. Probably. You know, they might in the next 5 years. Or depends whether they can find somebody with the know-how to punch up a camera and roll on it. What's that?
I was off, but I
Remember
didn't
the
see
newsroom
too
with the
much.
punch
I
up there?
If it's the same system we had in
Shooting
Jacksonville.
violent crime spread over on the south
Do that
side.
again tonight.
Saw that. I'm just trying to think of the emails I saw.
Down there, you train
It
as
was a
that.
fatal accident.
No, I didn't know that, but isn't it just in Big Central? You can post a media for
Saturday.
There's an actual switcher.
But I'm saying I don't think it was
This week,
overly horrible. You know.
I don't know.
Sunday, like
why
I work
you,
Sunday.
You know, they got to punch up.
Like I said, the shooting was Sunday on the south side. Domestic thing.
Punch up the live newsroom. I could probably, with, 90 minutes, I could probably figure it out. 90 minutes.
There's a lot of fallout, other crashes. You don't get too many shootings when it rains.
You guys staying after
The guy in death.
Staying after?
I think Amanda could probably figure it out. Is Amanda there? Leslie there?
The guy was doing
I was just tempted to say, going down that road, that the answer is yeah, I think it's in the details. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what is it? Okay. That's what I was thinking. There's going to be another one if you go somewhere else, but it sounds like sounds like more than just.
that's what I told my producer. He was just like, I was like, dude, because when I got in, they didn't even want me walking around the apartment. I got here. Well, what? Well, before they had it taped off, I got here like 30 minutes after they got set up.
Right.
A neighbor called us,
Right.
and they saw me, and then they were like, oh crap. And so they started taping off everything. And so I stood it outside the line. And then they were like, and then I went around it, and then they were like, oh yeah, you can't go around there. I was just like, well, you guys got to tape it off? I go, yeah. I was like, all right.
I'll go back.
Like, what do you mean? You're gonna want to drive. You'd have to drive. It's
All the way back?
not all the way, but like
No,
halfway.
you-
Like maybe 3/4.
You can't go that way though, because where it's safe, you can't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try if you want, but I went, I'm just saving you the drive.
And like I said, if you wanted to go around, you can't because they taped it all off. Because I went around and they were not happy. I knew when detectives were pointing at me, I was like, what? Play Icarus. Yeah, they were not expecting. sorry.
You good?
You're good.
That's me. It's focused up. You good? Sergeant, when you're ready.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Ray Reeves. I'm a sergeant with the homicide unit at the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and I am here to give you an update on some information that I have on a scene that we are currently working. A little after 3:30 this morning, or right around 3:30 this morning, patrol officers were dispatched out to this location at 1171 South Lane Avenue in reference to gunshots. When they arrived on scene, they did find an adult male suffering from gunshot wounds. I do not know the number. And he was transported by Jacksonville Fire and Rescue Department personnel to a local hospital where he is in critical condition. He is still listed as critical condition as of a few moments ago when we spoke with personnel that we have on scene there. The homicide unit was called out. We are working in conjunction with the robbery and violent crimes unit currently. We do know that there was, like I said, an adult male that was shot. We do have one victim. That is all that we know of. We are currently in the process of working that investigation and all that comes with that. We have spoken with witnesses on scene and trying to come up with a timeline that will help us in this endeavor and find out information that we can from relatives or family members of the individual who was shot. Currently, it is an active investigation, and like I said, it's a joint operation with the homicide unit and the robbery and violent crimes unit. I have no other details on the victim's status at this time or what is continuing on. The state attorney's office has been contacted, and so we are working with our partners at the state attorney's office. I'll try to answer any questions that I possibly can at this time.
Was the victim found outside or inside?
Correct. I apologize. He was outside of his apartment.
His apartment, though. He lives.
That's correct.
Approximate age of our victim?
Mid-20s.
Do we have any idea leading up to, was there a gathering? Was there an argument?
We
Was
don't
there a
have
fight?
any of that information at all. There does not appear to be anything that was going on. According to neighbors, there was nothing going on.
Was he like a second floor apartment or first floor apartment?
I can't go into that right now.
Okay. And I'm going to ask this again. I think you mentioned this, but you don't know the number of gunshots that were heard?
I do not know. No, correct. I know he's in critical condition.
Do you know where he was shot?
I do not know, ma'am.
Casings? You guys found casings?
They're working through that right now. The crime scene unit is out working that part of the investigation.
So did you find casings? Or?
They're working. I don't know. As the sergeant, sometimes it's a little bit late getting the information back to me. The detectives probably have that. I just have not been told yet.
Why?
Anything else struck as far as other vehicles, other units?
It
anything
appears that there is a vehicle that was struck. They're working to confirm if that was part of this or if that possibly was old damage. We don't have the details of that quite yet.
But no other units?
Correct, that we have right now.
Do you know if he had several gunshot wounds? Or
I do not know. No, ma'am. I have not been to the hospital myself.
Okay. Is there a threat to the public at this time?
Through our investigation right now, there does not appear to be. This is what we believe is an isolated incident. Is our understanding currently right now.
Why is the robbery unit called in?
They handle life-threatening injuries where someone was shot, but where they did not pass away. Again, we are called in case that were the case. Hopefully, that's not the case.
Good? Good?
Well, also, is there anything that the people should know about driving in and out of here that live around that apartment?
We're going to have officers at the front of the complex now that people are waking up to give them instructions. So if they're coming to or from, the officers will give them instructions when they get here.
All right.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I was asking.